Hey guys, how's it going? So I turned 26 recently, and I think I have a really weird, convoluted idea of what is a waste of time in my head, probably due to compulsively checking the time for my entire life, as well as my growing fear of time running out. Anything where I'm not like multitasking or working on this big project feels like a waste of the possible short amount of time I have left. Even going for walks, which is literally one of my very favorite activities. I like rush through it, checking the time constantly, and I cut it short so that I could go home and work on projects. So I'm gonna try and directly fight that feeling by spending a bunch of time doing stuff that I feel like might be a waste of time, but really just, slowing down and just enjoying it and trying not to get into that headspace of what if I die soon or something really bad happens and I'm wasting the time that I have doing stupid things. Starting with creating trinket shelves. I've been so into trinket shelves lately. I really spiced this one up with cutouts from these old magazines. I wanted to switch up the gallery wall again. I know, sorry. I like to do that mostly by getting a new wall shelf, just because this one, the spaces are just really small in it. And I want to set up like cute little scenes, but I can't because a lot of the stuff that I have doesn't fit in it.
Oh my god, he is dancing to it. That's epic.
Yeah, no shit.
Faces.
The guy who doesn't know is like the most safe guy to be doing a thing.
He's going by himself. No one is. Oh my god. You are a crazy man.
Crazy.
So here's where we're at right now. I want to add some homemade things to these little sections, and this part is still empty. I don't know what to put in it. But I saw some really cool like pressed plant tiles online, so I wanted to do that, but really the only thing I have is this really crappy air dry clay that was so hard. I had to just continuously be like squishing it around and rolling it out and then unsticking it from the cutting board just over and over again until I finally was able to make something. Woo! Oh, and don't worry, I didn't forget about the Christabon furniture. I know y'all were worried, but I did have a bit of trouble putting it together. I didn't realize you had to glue it. I thought that you could just click the pieces together like Lego. These instructions are so confusing. Why on earth, why would I need to put runners? Why? I also grabbed these Legos at the thrift store at some point while looking for a trinket shelf.
Step 1.
I spent some time putting it together, which was so fun. Sometimes I convince myself that things like puzzles and Legos are a waste of time, even though all it brings me is joy. Like, come on. And Robbie wanted to jump on the Lego train, and so we got a couple more sets and put them together while drinking and watching Hairspray. And I was cool just ending it there, but while I was away at a wedding, Robbie freaking got the Nook's Cranny set, and then it was just a mess. There's too many Legos. So also on my birthday, we spent some time arranging it to be a cute display. It was really nice to finally actually feel convinced that doing something solely because it's fun was not a waste of my time. And I know you guys are gonna be proud of me with this, I even took a couple of weekends where I didn't do anything. All I did was eat unhealthy food, and I drank wine and took a bath, and I watched nostalgic TV. And it felt really good to just chill out and let myself enjoy these little simple things in life instead of chasing the high of finishing projects. I've also really been trying to not check the time while I'm out on adventures walking Benny, so that I'm not like rushing myself and convincing myself that I need to go home for whatever reason. Compulsively thinking I forgot to lock the door and the house is being robbed. That taking a walk is gonna make me just too tired, and when I get home I won't be able to work on projects, which is probably the worst thing that could ever happen to you. Or that the longer I stay out, the more of a chance there is that something really bad could happen. It's hard to enjoy anything in life when I'm checking the time every few minutes when there's no actual reason that I need to be keeping track of time.
There's one like over there.
Has he noticed yet that it's a bridge? Oh, he's a little scared.
I think as I get older, I keep worrying about all the things I want to accomplish and experience. And the fear that I might not get to do those things gets more serious every year. I've been getting lost in the addictiveness of finishing projects, as well as ruminating obsessively over my days doing full-time van life, and comparing this current life I have to it. I think these things have fed into my intrusive thoughts about what I'm allowed and not allowed to do with my time. I also have not been able to fully appreciate what I have in this life right now, because I'm always comparing or running around working on projects. I'm really glad I decided to make this video and commit to a very gentle version of exposure therapy, where I showed myself that the world won't end if I waste some of my time, and that it's actually really nice to let that happen sometimes. I don't have to rush through little things to make way for huge adventures and finished projects. I could do all of it slowly. Even if my time does end sooner than I thought, at least I'll have enjoyed the time I had.